Set punctuation on the text. Following Kevin Costner's departure, Yellowstone reveals John Dutton's fate in Season 5, Episode 9. After John's shocking death, Beth accuses Jamie of being responsible and vows revenge. Flashbacks depict their past life, hinting at significant changes after John's demise. The episode sets the stage for an intense series finale fueled by Beth and Jamie's bitter conflict and the uncertainty surrounding the ranch's future. Did John really kill himself? John is discovered with what seems to be a gunshot wound to the head, and the weapon is located nearby. This makes it easy for the police to chalk up his death to suicide and wrap up the investigation. But there might be more to the story. Authorities believe that his impending appearance at an impeachment hearing was the driving factor behind his suicide. He is killed only moments before his scheduled appearance. Nevertheless, alternative explanations and theories can be entertained. It would be easy to fabricate the information that a state police officer told the Kayce that John had gunpowder on his hand. Sarah Atwood informs Jamie that she employed a contract assassin as a favor to their father, which supports the Kayce and Beth's assumption that their father did not die by his own hand. This revelation is revealed in the final moments. It would be surprising if Sarah was involved in John's death, given that Jamie insists he didn't want this and that they had been discussing methods to permanently eliminate him. Why Yellowstone had to kill John Dutton? It will be tough for Yellowstone to go on without Costner's John Dutton, who has been there from the start. After surviving an assassination attempt, a potentially deadly cancer diagnosis, and multiple attempts to seize control of his property, Dutton appeared to be practically unstoppable. Nevertheless, the series had no choice but to officially write him out in June 2024 when Costner announced his intention to not return to Yellowstone for the second half of Season 5. Months of feuds behind the scenes had cast his status in doubt before this decision. After months of suspected tension and back-and-forth talks, actor Kevin Costner decided to quit the show. Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan is both the show's writer and producer. According to Puck, Costner's lawyer has denied rumors of a split and claims that his client declined to put in more than a week's worth of labor. Nevertheless, it has been revealed that Costner was eager to begin filming Reaosn, which led to schedule issues and ultimately his decision to leave Yellowstone. This meant he couldn't make a guest appearance in the last episodes of Yellowstone Season 5. The only logical conclusion would be to kill John off. Since Costner broke all ties with Yellowstone during an impeachment trial, John would remain in town. If he were to vanish without a trace after making it to Texas to aid Rip or depart Montana in any other way, the finale would still be disappointing. That John might have been murdered instead of dying of disease or some other ordinary cause was thus the sole shocking element. For some reason, Beth still doesn't think John committed suicide. Her suspicions of murder immediately mount upon hearing the news, and she harbors bitterness toward Jamie for breaking the news at the press conference that their father had committed suicide. Even though Jamie doesn't think he had anything to do with it, he's missing out on the fact that Jamie murdered his biological father. Since learning this, Beth has been attempting to use it as a weapon in her blackmail campaign against Jamie. The fact that Jamie is affiliated with Sarah, who has long wanted John removed from her life, and Beth's knowledge of his criminal past, along with her awareness that he and John were at each other's throats, leads her to believe that Jamie is culpable. The validity of Jamie's assertion that Sarah behaved autonomously from him is irrelevant. Her employment of a contract killer and her assertion that she did it for him give the impression that she and Jamie engaged in a complex cover-up to keep their hands clean. Jamie was prepared to launch an attack on Beth before this incident. Now that it has occurred, he will resist Beth's efforts to demonstrate that he murdered their father and seek vengeance. As a result, the next 5 episodes of Yellowstone will center on the conflict between Jamie and Beth, which is likely to escalate into a bloody brawl between the siblings who were never meant to be together. Thanks for watching.